Mascoutah Indians. First, the lineup for the Flyers. Leading off, playing second base, number 9, Jalen Jones. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 2, Jamon Company Jr. Batting third, playing third base, number 14, Montiel Harper. Batting fourth pitcher, number 1, Sean Cobbs. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 11, Jarvis Spearman. Batting sixth, center fielder, number 3, Victor Miller. Batting seventh, catcher, number 0, Nigel Davis. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 7, Jeremy Hill. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 6, Kennedy Ayers. And now, the lineup for your Mascoutah Indians. Leading off, playing second base, number 1, Nolan Liebert. Batting second, shortstop, number 10, Cameron Eddy. Batting third, right fielder, number 22, Austin Musso. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 23, Josh Amon. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 17, Tom Harrison. Batting sixth, pitcher, number 21, Darren Klein. Batting seventh, catcher, number 14, Carson Moles. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 11, Nathan Walker. Wrapping it up, third baseman, number 2, Parker Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Play ball.
It's a beautiful day in Mascoutah, Illinois, as we welcome you to Mascoutah High School for this afternoon's IHSA Regional Semifinal, as the East St. Louis Flyers meet up with the Mascoutah Indians. This is the Mascoutah Indian Sports Network. Owen Dressler with you on a Wednesday afternoon. Glad to have you with us. East St. Louis reached this game by way of a play-in game yesterday on their campus. East St. Louis on the year came in with a record of 6-18. Made it in on the play-in game yesterday. The Indians roll into today 22-8. And we are just about ready to go. The Indians today will start Darren Klein on the mound. Klein this year 4-3, the record. This is 7th start, his 11th appearance overall. 34 2/3 innings. He has an ERA of 4.24. coming off his last start, which was last Saturday. That was against Heron, in which he threw a complete game shutout. Pitched very well in that game. And now he gets a chance to meet the Flyers this afternoon in regional action. It'll be Jalen Jones to lead things off here today against Klein. Jones leads off against Klein. 3 umpires today. With playoff implications here. First pitch of the day, misses for a ball. Klein pitches from the third base side of the rubber, the big Indian right-hander, the sophomore. He's 0-1. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even at 1-1. Jones playing second base today for the Flyers. Flyers, Max Preps, St. Louis High School Sports, no stats to be found for them. Here's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2. So not much to really be able to relay on terms of the strengths of the lineup or weaknesses for that matter for this Flyers team. Klein's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jones down on strikes. Klein gets his first man. And the batter will be Jamon Company Jr. Playing shortstop today for the Flyers. Klein trying to build off his success on Saturday. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. 74 degrees at game time today. Partly cloudy skies and a beautiful day for baseball, the 0-1. Off speed, that's in there, called strike, 0-2. First pitch at 4:29, so right on schedule here this afternoon. The 0-2 from Darren Klein, that is just out the plate, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Softball regionals taking place today as well, also hosted by Mascoutah, so we got softball up closer to the school. Here's a swing and a miss by Company Jr., and that's Klein gets that strikeout. So he's got 2 already, and there's 2 outs here in the first. So a busy day here at Mascoutah with softball regionals up at the top of the hill here in Mascoutah, and baseball regionals coming on down here. Klein delivers a strike, and Demontio Harper, the Flyers' third baseman. So we'll keep you updated on the softball game as it moves along today. Klein working from the belt, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, and the batter, Harper, calls time. Klein's 0-2 on the way. A swing and a pop-up right side behind the plate. Over to get it is Mull, but it goes just out of play to the right side. So count will be 0-2 still. Klein sets the belt from the third base side of the rubber. The kick, the 0-2. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Klein strikes out the side of the first. And we go to the bottom half of the inning. The Indians looking to do some damage against the Flyers. No score when we come back on the Indian Sports Network.
New to Mascoutah but open since 1972, Joe's Pizza has plenty to offer. No matter what you're in the mood for, Joe's Pizza has a variety of options for you. Check out their handmade pizzas, pastas, subs, salads, and wings located at 215 East Main in Mascoutah. Along with their delicious food, Joe's has friendly workers, a clean and safe environment, and fast and efficient service. Don't just take our word for it, look at many reviews left by members of our own community. Available for delivery or carryout. Joe's Pizza, where every bite feels like home.
Out to bat, second baseman, number 1, Nolan Liebert.
Nolan Liebert leads off for the Indians. He will face Sean Cobbs, the starting pitcher today for the Flyers.
He got his hair blonde, didn't he? Oh, red hair.
Nolan Liebert will lead things off. Liebert playing second base today for the Indians. First pitch misses for ball 1. Liebert hitting .354, a homer, 23 RBIs. 1-0. That one misses the strike zone. 2 balls and no strikes. No numbers to talk about for Cobbs. The pitch is in for a strike, 2-1. As I mentioned, East St. Louis, I couldn't find any stats anywhere for the Flyers. Here's the 2-1. Off speed, that's in there for a called strike, 2-2. Cobb with a quick delivery to the plate. And it sure seems like we're going to be moving today. The 2-2, swinging a hot shot to second. One hop, big pickup by the shortstop who throws him out. And Liebert is okay. It looked like he got tagged out, and then he took a tumble, and it looked like he might have been hurt for a minute, but he seems to be okay. So 1 away, here's Cam Eddy. First pitch to Eddy, he shows bump, pulls it back, takes the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That's inside. Ball 2. So it's 2-0. Eddie, the average just a tick below 300, 395. 12 runs batted in for the Indian shortstop. He takes high. That's 3-0.
Go, Cam, come on.
And the 3-0 pitch is well above the head of Eddie. He takes a 4-pitch walk. And the Indians waste not much time in picking up a base runner today. And now the batter is Austin Musso. Musso is in right field today with Klein on the mound. Head coach Don Eddy choosing to put Parker Henry in the lineup today and not have a DH. The first pitch, Eddie runs. Pitch goes to the backstop, and Eddie slides in safely. Could have been standing up, but he was all ready to slide before he realized the pitch got to the backstop. Stolen base there for Eddie.
Barrel 1-2s, come on now.
That's his 14th. Cobbs will check on the runner. So it's a 1 ball, no strike count on Musso. Runner at second. Musso takes the pitch away. Ball goes to the backstop. And over to third base goes Eddie. 2-0 on Musso. Stolen base and a wild pitch, and all of a sudden, 2 pitches later, Cameron Eddie stands at third. 2 balls and no strikes.
Close, drive it.
The pitch. Musso pops it up right side. That ball will drift out of play. And Musso stays alive. It's 2-1.
Level it out.
Musso comes in just a notch below 400 as well, and 392. He's got 9 home runs. He's driven in 31. The 2-1. Pops this one foul over to the right side, out of play. So the count runs to 2-2. Cobbs his glove below the belt. Now pitches. That's inside. A full count, ball 3.
Go, 2s, come on now.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Eddie standing at third. The pitch to Musso. Swinging a hard hit ball foul past third. And already Cobb's ready to pitch here. Lets his glove fall below his waist. And the next pitch is an off-speed pitch low and outside a bull. And a walk to Musso puts him at the corners with 1 out. And the batter will be Josh Amon. So Amon now with runners at first and third. Musso runs to the first pitch. There will be no throw, and he stands at second. Two men in scoring position. Amon swings, hits it foul past first. So 1-1. Eddie at third with Musso at second. Aim into the box with a 1-1 count. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the right side to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time to get Amon. A run will score. Musso goes over to third.
Off the bat, center fielder, number 17, Tom Harrison.
So it's an RBI for Amon, his 37th of the year. Eddie picks up the run, and Tom Harrison will come to the plate with a runner at third and 2 out. So the Indians have a run on 0 hits. Harrison takes the ball in the dirt. That one bounces off the catcher and nearly got away. Didn't get away far enough. So 1-0. The next delivery on the way is high. It's 2 out.
Go, Tommy. Come on now. Just barrel one.
Harrison flew out to center field his last time. The 2-0. Swings, hits a line drive. That's a base hit center field. Run comes in as Musso scores. And the Indians get another run. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. And the Indians off to a fast start here in this game. Darren Klein will come to the plate. We'll see if the Indians keep the run game going with Harrison, who retreats back to first as Cobb steps off the mound. Harrison runs, pitches, and they call a balk. So Harrison was running. It doesn't matter. They call it a balk. So Harrison stands at second by way of the balk. There's no pitch on there, and the pitch is outside a ball to Darren Klein. It's 1-0. Harrison stays at second. Pitches in the dirt. That's a ball. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch to Klein, that's in the dirt. It gets away from the catcher, and it just got away far enough to throw to third, not in time. Ball didn't get away that far, but Harrison took the jump and went down to third. So 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0 the count on Klein. The pitch is well off the plate outside, and it's a walk to Klein. So 2 outs, they're at the corners for Carson Moll. Third walk of the inning for Sean Cobbs. Catcher goes out to have a word with Cobbs. That's Davis. And we're going to get time called by Coach Eddie. And we'll have Garrison Kramer come out to run for Klein. Klein pitching, of course, so Kramer going to be your courtesy runner. Ball to catcher, first pitch, runner on the move to second. Kramer takes it standing up. East St. Louis just not trying to counter the Indian run game. The next delivery is high, 2-0. So 2-0, 2 men in scoring position for Moll. Cobb's ready in the pitch. Swing and a flying drive to center. That will be over the head of the center fielder. That's going to go to the warning track. 2 runs will score. Moll into second, standing in the Indians with a 4-0 first inning lead. Center fielder misread that badly. It looked like he might be ready to catch it, and all of a sudden it was going over his head. So, 2 more runs come in for the Indians, 4-0 here in the first. RBIs 26 and 27 for Carson Mall. And now Nate Walker with a chance to do some damage. He takes high, ball 1. The next pitch is a little bit high, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Cobbs. This is 32nd pitch, and that ball's ripped, but foul down the right field line. Walker put a charge in it, but just got out in front of it. 32 pitches for Cobbs. Only 11 have been in the strike zone. And some of those have been put in play. 2 balls and a strike here on Walker. The pitch is down and in. It's 3-1. Runner at second. That's Mall. 4-0 Indians. Bottom of the first inning. Parker Henry is in the on-deck circle should the inning continue. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's in the strike zone. 3-2. So a 3-ball, 2-strike count. 2 outs in the inning and the pitch. That's a swing and a foul back to the fence. So a 3-2 count again. Walker has come up with some big hits. First plate appearance of the day. He's got 11 RBIs. The next pitch, I believe it hit him. So, Walker hit by the pitch. And now Parker Henry will be the batter. 2 on and 2 out. And the first pitch to Henry is taken low. One ball, no strikes, Henry. Henry has only had 1 official at-bat this year. He swings at the ground ball to the left side. Gloved by the shortstop, and the throw gets away down the right field line. That's going to bring in a run. Trevor Reinick, who is courtesy running for Carson Mall, will score. They weren't going to get Henry anyway. He beat the throw. But the throwaway did allow a run to score. So that'll be an error on the shortstop Company. And over to third base goes Walker. So they're still at the corners. Still 2 outs. The Indians have put 5 runs on the board here in the first. First pitch is low for a ball to Liebert. Sean Cobb still throwing. The pitch is swung on, hit in the air. Into left center field. That ball's hit well. That ball's going to bounce all the way to the wall. 1 run is in. Here comes Henry. They'll keep Liebert at second. And the Indians tack on 2 more, 7-0 in the first.
Let's go, Kim. Come on now.
Shortstop, number 10, Cameron
RBIs 24-25 on the year for Liebert. And now it's Cameron Eddy for the second time today. First pitch misses a little bit off the plate. Ball 1. The next pitch on the way, that misses, and the ball gets away. Liebert goes to third. So the Indians have scored 7 times here in the first. Three balls and no strikes on Eddie. The pitch is high, ball 4. Eddie walks for the second time in the inning. And now it'll be Musso. Of course, for the Indians, the big thing to wait about is Game 2 of their other regional semifinal tomorrow. That's between Freeburg and Waterloo. And then it'll all culminate in the regional final Saturday morning at 11 a.m. First pitch to Musso is high. Eddie basically walks down to second base. Next pitch to Musso's popped up on the infield. That is going to fall behind the shortstop. Eddie and Lieber both come home. It'll be a base hit. It'll be a base hit for Musso. And now it's Amon. 2 RBIs for Musso, 32 and 33. First pitch is a strike to Amon. So it's 9-0 in the first. Pitch is a pitch off the plate outside. The Indians, I guess, the Indians have pretty much put a halt on the running game. It's 9-0. The next pitch, swinging a fly ball in the air, left field, slicing down the line. That ball lands in fair territory, cut off by the left fielder, and the Indians moving station to station. And
that's bad. Number 5, Jake Rudy.
Jake Rudy will come into the game. He'll replace Tom Harrison. David Schulte comes into the on-deck circle. I'm sure that'll be temporary. I'm sure Darren Klein will stay on the mound. Two outs. Most of the damage has come with 2 outs. He is. Rudy checks his swing and did not go. That's a ball well off the plate outside. One ball, no strikes on Rudy. The next pitch on the way. In there for a strike, 1-1. First and second, 2 out. 9-0 Indians, the pitch. Swinging a foul back to the screen. So it's 1-2 now. The pitch to Rudy is taken outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Cobb's getting his sign from his catcher, Davis. And the pitch on the way. That's in the dirt. Taken by Rudy. A full count, 3-2. Runners will be off most likely. 3-2 the count. And the pitch. Strike 3 called, top of the zone. So the Indians get 9 in the first frame. And we head to the bottom, and we head to the second inning, and the Indians on top 9-0 here in the regional semifinals. This is the Indian Sports Network.
You don't need to compromise to lift for a great price. Just go to the gym. New Energy Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Work privately or sign up for one of the many available classes. So swipe your membership card and head right on in. And with an amazing atmosphere and community, you'll feel right at home. So for great prices, equipment, and everything else, head to 602 West Main Street. Apply now at newenergyfit.com or call 618-448-0331.
Well, it looks like it'll be one of those kinds of afternoons. The Indians are going to go to Josh Amon, the left-hander, on the mound here in the second. Darren Klein pitched a 1-2-3 strikeout first inning. And with the Indians putting 9 runs on the board, they're going to go to Josh Amon. David Schulte is into the game. He is at first base as the lineup replacement for Klein in the batting order. And he'll play first. Jake Rudy replaces Tom Harrison. He's in center. Sean Cobbs leads off and pops the first pitch foul out of play off to the right side. And the pitch is fouled away, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 the count here on Amon. Amon's 0-2 delivery taken by Cobbs outside a ball. So the Indians just looking to see what they can come up with here before waiting to see the winner of tomorrow. 2 balls and 2 strikes as that pitch misses outside. It's a 2-2 count. Cobbs leading off, the pitch on the way, fouled away. 2-2 again. Again the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air to left. That is going to be caught by Nathan Walker, and there's one away. So 1 man out for Jarvis Spearman. Smearman, the first baseman, right-handed batter against the left-handed throwing Amon. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. The 0-1 from Amon, swing and a miss, strike two. Amon from the first base side of the rubber, the pitch on the way, a swing and a miss, strike three. Amon's first strikeout of the day. Amon coming into today. This is fourth appearance on the hill. 3 2/3 innings without an earned run. He has punched out 6. Make that 7 with that strikeout there. The batter will be Victor Miller, the center fielder. Amon from the belt, and the first pitch is down and in. One ball and no strikes. The pitch from Amon, a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. The next 1-1, a swing and a miss, 1-2. Amon ready in the 1-2, a swing and a miss.
Good job, Josh.
So Amon with a 1-2-3, top of the second. We go to the bottom half of the inning. The Indians leading 9-0. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network.
Need a morning cup of joe? Feeling tired after work and need an afternoon pick-me-up? Scoot on around to Scooter's Coffee to satisfy your caffeine needs. Scooter's Coffee, located across the street from Mascoutah High School, is serving up hot, fresh coffee, cold, refreshing drinks, and a variety of foods such as breakfast burritos and muffins. Scooter's is open Monday to Friday from 5:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on the weekends from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Scoot on around today.
We go to the bottom of the second. David Schulte will lead things off. Schulte came in to play first base. He's the lineup replacement for Darren Klein, and he went to first as Amon moved to the mound. Only Kielbach in the on-deck circle. It appears he will come in for Mull, and if I had to take a guess, with a 9-0 lead after one, head coach Don Eddy is planning on basically subbing out his whole starting 9. Sean Cobb remains in the game. Schulte lines a base hit to center field of the first pitch. And a good start. And a good start to the first inning. And a good start to the first inning for the Indians. Schulte with a leadoff single. And now the batter will be Nolan Keelbach. Looks like they'll keep Nathan Walker in for the time being. He remains in the on-deck circle. Check on the runner. Schulte's back safely. First at bat of the day for Keelbach. First pitch to him is in for a strike. Keelbach coming into the day hitting .293. He's got a homer and he's driven in 20 runs. Cobb steps off the mound, sends Schulte back to first. The 1-0 pitch, swinging a fly ball in the air to right. That is going to be caught by the right fielder. That's Jeremy Hill. And there's one away. So now it'll be Nathan Walker, who walked and scored in the first.
Nathan Walker.
So now it'll be Nathan Walker, who is in fact actually going to be subbed out for Trevor Reinick.
Switching batters, number 4, Trevor Reinick.
So Trevor Reinick, in fact, will be the batter. Reinick takes a strike, and the count 0-1. Reinick on the year, 3 for 11. He's driven in 4 runs. He takes strike 2, and the count 0-2. Schulte at first, 1 away. The 0-2 is swing and a miss. And now it'll be Garrison Kramer.
Number 13, Garrison Kramer.
So Kramer will be the batter here. So Kramer with the runner at first, 2 men out, top bottom of the second. Indians on top, 9-0. That's Schulte at first. The first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Kramer on the year is 2 for 11. He takes a ball here, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the inning. Next pitch in the dirt. That one kept in front by Davis, the catcher, and the count 2-1. Check on the runner, back to first goes Schulte. Cobb lets his glove come below his belt. The next pitch in the dirt, 3-1. A good chunk of the Indians' damage in the first came with 2 out. The 3-1, Kramer hits a line drive that's dropped by the shortstop. No play to be made anywhere. Schulte gets the second. That'll be an error. And that'll bring in Sean Holsey, who will hit for Nolan Liebert, who is one of just four Indians to get more than one at bat today. Holsey swings and misses the first pitch. It's 1-1. First pitch missed, and then he swung and missed. It's 1-1. Here's the next pitch. That one misses. 2-1 here on Holsey. Brian Wibbles is in the on-deck circle, likely going to bat for Eddie. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. Third baseman Harper will field it, step on the bag at third, and end the inning. So the Indians don't get a run in the second. We move to the third, 9-0.
We all know you have spirit, but how do you show it? How do you really let them know? What you need is spirit wear. What you need is Warrior logo wear. Your one-stop shop for everything Mascoutah related. And if they don't have it, they can make it. So come down to 12 East Main Street and order now.
We go to the third here in Mascoutah in the Indians regional semifinal. Nigel Davis leads off against Josh Amon. Brian Wibbles into the game. He playing third base. Parker Henry has re-entered the game. He's at shortstop. Sean Holsey now playing second base. The 0-1 pitch. That's a strike, and the count 0-2. The 0-2 just misses, ball 1. Nolan Kielbach now sets up behind the plate. Here's the 1-2 on the way, a swing and a foul. Jake Rudy still in the game in center. I believe Quinn Ford is in right and Trevor Reinick is in left. The pitch. Big breaking ball, misses outside, 2-2. Nigel Davis, Jeremy Hill, and Kendi Ayers. Next pitch misses. It's a full count, 3-2. the 3-2 on the way. Is swinging a hot shot to third. That's fair down the third base line. Davis will round first. Tobit into second standing. And the first hit of the day is a double for the Flyer catcher. So now the batter is Jeremy Hill. Eamon's first pitch is swung on and missed. So a no ball, 1 strike count. And the 0-1 on the way. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. That's fielded by Schulte. He tells Amon to hold off. Takes it to the bag himself. And over to third base goes the runner, Nigel Davis. So 1 man away. Nine 0 Mascoutah after the Indians picked up 9 runs, 6 hits in the bottom of the first. We're in the top of the third inning with a runner at third, a Nigel Davis double, and a Jeremy Hill ground out. The batter is the 9-hole hitter, Kendi Ayers. First pitch from Amon is in there, is off the plate. That's a ball. Davis leads off of third. Amon ready in the pitch. Off the plate, 2-0. From the belt, Amon ready in the pitch is a little bit low, 3-0. So a 3-0 count with 1 man out here in the third. Ayers ready and the pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Taken just high, ball 4. So they're at the corners, 1 away. Top of the order now, Jalen Jones. Jones faced Darren Klein in his first at bat. Klein struck out the side in commanding fashion in the top of the first inning. And then after a lengthy bottom half of the inning, the Indians put up 9. Indians have turned to Josh Amon. They're at the corners, 1 man out. The pitch on the way to Jones. Off the plate for a ball. One ball and no strikes. Amon looks to the runner at first, not going anywhere. The pitch down and in. Kept in front by Nolan Kielbach. The 2-0, the runner was moving. They pick him off. Throw to second, not in time. Now the runner from third comes home and a run is in. Runner went at first movement. Amon threw over to first. The throw to second wasn't in time to get him, and at that point, the runner from third broke home. He came in to score, and the Flyers get on the board. Counts to 2-0. 1 out, runner at second, and it's 9-1. We're going to have a time called here as the umpires get situated with our 3-man umpiring crew. Jones in the count 2-0. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the right side. Holsey has that, throws to first in time. Over to third base goes Ayers. The runner at second moves to third. And now the batter will be Jamon Company Jr. So 2 outs. Company Jr. also faced Klein his first time and struck out swinging. First pitch misses for a ball. Amon, who didn't seem to have a problem finding the strike zone in the second, having a hard time here in the third. The pitch. That's in there. A strike. 1 ball, 1 strike over at the knees. The 1-1 swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Up at the softball regional semifinal, it's the bottom of the 4th inning. The Indians lead Civic Memorial 2-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch on the way is a little bit high. Callie Coons has a home run. The other RBI of the game, a Cameron Reese RBI single. Here's the pitch, just swinging a foul off to the right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 men out. The 2-2 on the way. A swing and a miss. Strike 3. Amon's third strikeout coming out of the pen today. Flyers do pick up a run. So we go to the bottom of the third. 9-1 Mascoutah. You're listening to the Indians Sports Network.
From the auditorium, where we show the passion and hard work of our students, to the classrooms, where our faculty dedicate themselves to shaping the next generation of scientists and engineers. From the weight room, where we inspire our students to be a better version of themselves, to the courts and fields where history is made and memories are saved. From representing our school to just being a part of the community, we are Mascoutah, the high school of choice.
Brian Wibbles leads off for the Indians here in the bottom of the third inning. He replaced Cameron Eddy in the lineup his last time up. So Wibbles leads off. First pitch to him is in for a strike. And it's a 0-1 count. Cobb's already back into the windup. The next pitch inside a ball. That is a quick. They say that pitch hit him. They said the pitch hit him. Bit of a late call on that, but Wibbles tosses the bat aside, goes down to first, and now it's Quinn Ford who replaced Austin Musso in right last inning. So Ford takes the strike, 0-1. Indians have abandoned the running game. They ran rampant in the first, but they've abandoned that up 9-1. The next pitch is a ball. They appeal to first. They say he did not swing. So 1 ball, 1 strike count on Ford. Cobbs from the stretch. The pitch. That one's away, and it gets all the way to the backstop, and Wibbles will trot on up to second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. It's 2-2.
Hey, Kristen, did you go see the driver's ed teacher?
And the 2-2 on the way. That ball's in the dirt. It gets away. Two balls and 2 strikes on Quinn Ford. Excuse me, a 3-2 count. Nobody out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ford swings, foul, tips it, stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes on Ford. Runner at second. And the 3-2. Ford hits a hot shot off the pitcher. He falls down. The runners advance. Cobbs got right back up. I couldn't tell. I thought maybe that might have got him. I thought maybe it got him in the face. The umpire's talking to him. Runners are at the corners. That ball was smoked off the bat of Ford. It went right off the pitcher Cobbs, who appears to be okay. He popped up pretty quickly. And he will stay in the game, continue to throw, and a round of applause for him as the umpires finish talking to him just to make sure he's okay. So that'll be an infield single for Klein. It had to have been the upper chest where it hit him. Because if it was in the face, I don't think he gets up. Amon swings, and it's a towering fly ball, but well foul out of play down the right field line. And that ball had the distance if it stayed fair.
Straighten around a little bit, Josh.
But it curved foul, and it's quickly 0-1.
Kim, did you get a picture of that, where it hit him? By any chance?
So it's 0-1. The next pitch in the way, Amon, excuse me, takes a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 in the way. That is a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Nobody out in the inning. The Indians 9, the Flyers 1. Sean Cobbs, the pitcher for the Flyers. He started the game, still out there. The 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. The next pitch, that's down and in. And the count of full count 3-2. Cobbs has thrown 84 pitches, 38 of them for strikes. The next pitch that hits Amon in the front leg, and that'll load the bases, nobody out, and the batter will be Jake Rudy. And a bit of a fun moment here is the Corey Harris, who has been the Indians manager all year, was put on the roster today and is going to courtesy run jersey number 16. He will courtesy run for Josh Amon. The bases are loaded and nobody out. The first pitch is a pitch off the plate for a ball. One ball, no strikes on Jake Rudy. They're loaded, nobody out, bottom of the third. 9-1 Indians. The pitch, that's well high, 2-0. So Harris had first, Ford at second, Wibbles at third. The pitch is in the dirt. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. High and outside, ball 4. Rudy takes the walk. That'll bring in a run. And the Indians lead 10-1. It's an RBI for Rudy. It's his second RBI this year. And now it'll be David Schulte, who had a base hit to center in the second. He takes a strike on the outside corner. The number 2 hole, which has been Eddie twice and then Wibbles, has reached base 3 times and scored 3 runs. Here's a ground ball to the right side. Going to be a tough play for the first baseman, and Schulte's going to run it out. It was a slowly hit ground ball. And the first baseman, Spearman, didn't really make an effort to charge at it or anything, just let it come to him. And that gave Schulte, who is quick, a lot of time to run down the line. A run comes in, it's 11-1. The rest of the Indians go station to station. Here's Nolan Kilbach, takes a pitch low and outside. RBI for Schulte, 2 for 2 for him today coming off the bench. Here's the next pitch, and that's in for a strike. The next pitch on the way, swinging a fly ball in the air. Right center, that ball's into the gap, it goes. Harris will score. Coming around third is Rudy. They're gonna hold Schulte. It's a 2-run double for Kubach. A 2-run double into the gap for Nolan Kubach. And the Indians lead 13-1. Batter will be Trevor Reineck, and it looks like the Flyers are finally going to make that pitching change. Nobody out still here in the third inning. 13-1 the score. And the new pitcher will be Jarvis Spearman, who was playing first base. Or no, they're not going to change. They are not going to change pitchers. They sent Spearman to the dugout. Now they're sending him back to first. Sean Cobb staying in the game. So not going to change pitchers yet. 13-1. Foul ball to the left side. That ball is going to be gloved on a couple of big bounces by the shortstop. They'll throw to first to get the out. But in the meantime, Schulte comes home to score. They're going to courtesy run the sophomore Gabe James for Kielbach, who is the current Indian catcher. So Gabe James now running at third. 14-1. Schulte came in to score on the ground out by Reineck. And now Parker Henry, who is back into the game. And Henry hits a ball into the air to center. That ball is caught by the center fielder Miller. And James trots in to score. So that's another run home. 15-1. So the bases are empty. There's 2 outs. And we're back to the top of the order. Sean Holsey will bat. 9th man to bat in the inning, and he pops the first pitch up and out of play. The 0-1 pitch, low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, Holsey swings, lofts this one into behind the second base bag. It's caught by the second baseman Jones, and that ends the inning. We move to the 4th, but the Indians tack on another 6 runs, and it's 15-1 after 3 here in Mascoutah.
New to Mascoutah but open since 1972, Joe's Pizza has plenty to offer. No matter what you're in the mood for, Joe's Pizza has a variety of options for you. Check out their handmade pizzas, pastas, subs, salads, and wings located at 215 East Main in Mascoutah. Along with their delicious food, Joe's has friendly workers, a clean and safe environment, and fast and efficient service. Don't just take our word for it, look at many reviews left by members of our own community. Available for delivery or carryout. Joe's Pizza, where every bite feels like home.
We go to the top of the 4th inning. The Indians leading 15-1. Couple of regular JV players have come into the game that are up for the playoff end of the regular season and playoffs. CJ Epps, sophomore, comes in to catch behind the plate. And Jackson Grindstaff comes into the game to play third. Both sophomores. And Brian Wibbles is in the game to pitch. It appears the day is done for Josh Heyman. So Wibbles will pitch to Monteo Harper to lead things off here in the top of the 4th inning. And the first pitch hit up the middle, right side. There's Holsey. His throw to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out for Wibbles. Sean Cobbs will come to the plate. He flew out to left his first time. For Wibbles, this is his 10th appearance of the year. The next pitch on the way is outside. 10th appearance. An ERA of 4.36 for Wibbles in 17 2/3 innings. And the next pitch is in there for a strike. The count 1-1. The 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Misses, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike. Wibbles ready and the pitch. That's down to the dirt. It's 2-2. Or it's 3-1 rather, excuse me. 3 balls, 1 strike. Wibbles comes set, working out of his windup the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Grindstaff over, and he drops it in foul territory over near the dugout. So it'll be a 3-2 count with 1 out. So the count 3-2 here on the right-handed batting Cobb. Swinging a ground ball to third. Behind the bag, it's a fair ball. Throw to first by Grindstaff, threw it away. He threw it away, but Cobbs just kept running down the right field line through first base. Never took a turn towards second, never saw it. So the a runner at first and 1 away. See how they score that one there. It'll be a base hit. Though given the base hit, it looked like he may have beat it. It was going to be a tough play anyway for Grindstaff. First pitch misses to Jarvis Spearman. The next pitch, swinging a ground ball to the right side. Holsey's got that. They'll throw to second. Get the lead man there. No play at first. So they get the fielder's choice out at second. So Spearman will take a run at first base. 2 outs and a runner on for Victor Miller. So now there's 2 outs. And the first pitch is inside to Miller. Next pitch, swung on, foul back. We'll do it again and it's 0-1. 2 outs in the inning. The Indians leading 15-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch from Wibbles is taken high, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the 2-1, swinging a high pop fly. Foul out of play down the line and left. Two balls, 2 strikes. Wibbles ready in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wibbles gets out of the inning, no runs score. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Indians leading 15-1.
You don't need to compromise to lift for a great price. Just go to the gym. New Energy Fitness is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Work privately or sign up for one of the many available classes. So swipe your membership card and head right on in. And with an amazing atmosphere and community, you'll feel right at home. So for great prices, equipment, and everything else, head to 602 West Main Street. Apply now at newenergyfit.com or call 618-448-0331.
Brian Wibbles leads off for the Indians as we move to the bottom of the 4th. Jarvis Spearman is going to pitch now for the Flyers. After 3 innings from Sean Cobbs. In which he gave up 15 runs on 10 hits and struck out 2 Indian batters. Walked quickly the first pitch though to Wibbles is swung on and fouled. And Wibbles walked down to first. So they called catcher's interference on that swing. Wibbles fouled it off, but they called it catcher's interference. So Wibbles goes down to first. And they're going to pinch run, or courtesy run Corey Harris here again. Quinn Ford will be the batter. First pitch to Ford is a ball. Next pitch misses, ball 2, 2-0. So Harris is at first base. Ford in the batter's box, 2 balls, no strikes. Harris not running, the pitcher called strike. It's 2-1. The 2-1 here to Ford, swung on, popped into the air to right. First baseman calling for it, and it falls in. And Harris went back to the bag at first. The ball fell in. They get the out at second because Harris didn't exactly know what was going on. And so there's a runner at first and one away. It'll be a fielder's choice. And now the batter will be Gabe James, a sophomore who will hit for Josh Amon. First varsity at bat. Be the first varsity at bat for James. The first pitch is in there for a strike. So now that officially puts every single starting player for the Indians out of the game. The next pitch is a strike. It's 0-2. Amon was the last man in the starting lineup to be taken out officially, offensively at least. And the 0-2 on the way. That ball comes up and in. I thought it hit him. It got away. It went to the backstop. Ford takes second. They didn't call it foul or that it hit him, so I guess it's a ball and 2 strikes. I guess it's just a ball. And a wild pitch puts him in the third. This ball's fouled off to the right and out of play. One ball and 2 strikes. James takes the pitch low and outside, a ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. The pitch to James, off the plate outside, ball 3. 3-2. The 3-2, James takes low for a ball, so that's a walk. And now the batter will be Jake Rudy. Rudy 0 for 1 with a walk, on RBI, and a run scored today. First and second, 1 away. The pitch is low. Oh no, that's in the dirt, kept in front by the catcher. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 to Rudy. Swing and a ground ball to the right side. They'll flip to second, get the out there. No play to first. Over to third base goes Ford. And now David Schulte with an opportunity. So they get the fielder's choice. And now David Schulte with an opportunity to drive in a run. Here's the first pitch. That's in the dirt for a ball. Now we're going to have the East St. Louis coach walk out to the mound. So with runners at first and third, East St. Louis will have a meeting on the mound, see how they want to attack Schulte with a 1-ball, no-strike count, 2 outs. It's going to be interesting to see how they do this here. Schulte has 2 hits today coming off the bench. And an RBI. The 1-0 to him. Swinging a line drive. That is into right field. That's a base hit. And that is the ball game. So the 15-run after 4-inning rule comes into effect on that one. It's a 2-run RBI day for David Schulte as he wins it with a walk-off single to right. And that will punch the Indians' ticket to the regional championship game on Saturday. We'll take a break. We'll get you set with a rundown of how things went here in just a moment. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network. The Indians punch their ticket to the regional championship game. That'll be at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. We'll have that game for you here on the Indian Sports Network. The Indians win this one 15-1 today. 16-1 rather, excuse me. 16 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 6 men left on base for the Tribe. For the East St. Louis Flyers today, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left on base. The winning pitcher today will be Josh Amon, and the losing pitcher, Sean Cobbs. The Indians win number 23 on the year, 23-8, and the final and the season-ending game for the Flyers, 6-19, their season-ending record. We thank all of you for joining us today. We'll see you on Saturday at 11 a.m. Oh, yes, they're saying good afternoon from Mascoutah High.